All right, welcome back to another video here on the Dividend Doggo Show on YouTube, and I'm bringing you into the weekly portfolio review, where we are going to check out what happened in the market this week for my portfolio, and we're going to see what weekly buys I did this week, which I did a bunch. So let's dive straight in. As you can see, the portfolio is sitting just under 700,000, or 700,000. I wish 670,000. It's 500, like $430 away. Overall, we are definitely pushing all-time highs still this week. The market had a little bit of an odd day on Friday and pulled back some compared to every other day in the week. You can see that this is the Friday view. So we had a little bit of a healthcare pullback with AbbVie, finance pullback, just kind of all over the place a little bit here. And overall, though, for the week, and when we zoom out to the 1 week view, we are still up $4,904.34 total. That includes a dividend payment from VST that's going to drop into the portfolio, I believe, around the 31st. That's going to be $946.56. So that's absolutely phenomenal and amazing. We recorded those dividends. I think this is the last dividend payment to be recorded for 2021. I will double check on that, but it looks like that is the last thing to go through, because that also includes, I believe, BST still has theirs to come through on the 31st as well. So overall, we are looking pretty amazing for the 1 week. I was pretty happy to still be up and in the green this week. We did a bunch of buys, but overall, when we break down and look at the sectors, healthcare was still up 3% for the week, which is pretty big. This is a big chunk of my portfolio now that it's just grown and grown and grown. That's mainly off the back of AbbVie and some pretty good pharmaceutical news for the week. Finance ended up in the red this week. Not by too much, but we did have some news with the Fed, and the tapering is going to be slowing down, and we're going to be increasing interest rates. So overall, the increase of interest rates next year will be good for the finance sector as a whole. I'm not too certain exactly why they had all the pullbacks, but it could just be normal market fluctuation. Industrials was down just a little bit. The real estate pie was down a little bit. We're going to jump in there. We were down a little bit with Vici this week, and ABR was down 6%, which is a pretty hefty chunk actually for ABR. So if that does continue to go this way, if the COVID news does get really bad, I will likely be sinking some more money into this sector at the beginning of 2021. The Omicron, I'm probably mispronouncing it, virus news has not been great this week, at least for where I'm at. So it's kind of interesting to see if that's going to have more of an impact going into 2022 on the real estate sector as a whole. So I'm going to be watching that one to see what's going on with that. Also, shout out if you did not watch the After Hours Joseph Carlson interview with the CEO of Vici, you should definitely do that. That was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed that interview. The energy sector was down just slightly, and tech was definitely down just about the largest amount. That's mainly Microsoft and Apple being down 5.4% and 4.6%. And a lot of people have their cores around these positions, and they definitely were swinging down this week. So that's pretty wild to see those two just juggernauts be down at the end of the week this week. That being said, BST is down pretty significantly. They did just cross over their ex-dividend date with a special dividend coming in. I believe that's $1.56 per share, and their normal dividend was 25 cents. So you're getting a pretty significant $1.81 if you're holding BST. EST has been a pretty phenomenal earner for me overall. They're still very much up in the green for the amount that I have invested in them, and I will be doing some more investing in that. Primarily, I'm going to reinvest the dividend, especially the special dividend, because that's going to be several more shares this month. So that's pretty wild. The owner's rewards pie was doing pretty good at the end of the week, but it did have that pullback. Oh no, it was good at the end of the week, but it had the pullback throughout the week. So there's a little bit of money in there, but that's just the miscellaneous companies to get the credit card rewards through M1 Finance, which I shipped a game console and a bunch of stuff from GameStop using the 10% back. And then they had a sale, which was absolutely phenomenal. So I'm putting my shares of GameStop stock to work there, because that like $30 worth of GameStop that I bought saved me already more than what I invested in the company. So even if it goes to zero, it's fine. Overall, though, you can see the week was still pretty good, and we kept earning dividends. So now I'm going to bring you over into the activity. We're going to take a look here real quick at the buys for the week. Did some trading on the 17th. We bought some Home Depot, $159.93. That was primarily because of the Home Depot dividend. And I did decide to roll a couple other ones into it. And then we have O Realty Income. We had $167 worth purchased there. That was off the back of Coca-Cola and several other dividends. So you can see that those were all dividend fueled buys. And then we have some morning trades here on the 14th. We did two buys, 3M and SCHD. We rolled the dividends back into both of these companies, scooping up some more shares. So the SCHD dividend that came in was pretty solid. I believe that's 63, almost 200 for 3M, and I went ahead and doubled that. And then the Schwab SCHD was $468.98. So we rolled all of those back into the portfolio with a little bit of extra money in both of those positions. So that's just kind of how I rolled for this week going into Christmas week. I don't know what I'm going to do for buys yet, but I am watching the Vici stock after listening to those interviews. I think that that was a very, very solid set of interviews, and I really like the attitude of the CEO. And we're going to be having our year-end wrap-up review is going to be not too long from now, a little over like 11 trading days, or not 11 trading days, 11 total days. We'll be right there on the end of the year and looking at the overall total earned income from dividends and the market gains to kind of check out and compare that to the prior year. I did save my original video that was the first video I put out on the channel, and that was my year-end review for 2020. So it's not going to be a spoiler to tell you that we absolutely blew out 2021 compared to the difference in what we had in the portfolio for 2020. So very much so, I appreciate all of the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, everyone who has used that referral link for M1 Finance, getting that extra money into the portfolio. You've seen we had several more roll in this month. That was absolutely amazing. That's all money that's going to compound and work towards the financial independence and retiring early that I want this portfolio to be designed to do. So I'm looking very much forward to the holiday this year. As a lot of you know, we just got moved. We have a baby puppy, and we might be adopting another dog here, just to, make the house feel a little bit more full. we very much are very thankful this time of year, especially for this move and everything that we've done to build up our finances into the position where we could buy another home and have a great place to live and enjoy the holidays. I hope that every single one of you out there listening is also getting to enjoy the holidays with their family. Be safe out there over the next couple weeks as we go forward. And thank you very much again for watching. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. This is Dividend Doggo, and I am signing out for the week.